So basically today, I'm going to readily attempt, is that the right word? Is that hey Google. Readily try to learn a piece on the cello. Now, I've never played the cello before. I've never touched a cello before. You need to leave. I don't even think I've ever seen a cello in real life. Wait, yeah, I have actually. But I'm going to attempt to try and learn a piece. Now, I'm not talking about a full piece. This ain't no Bach. This ain't no Beethoven. I ain't got time for that. The cello is more of a background instrument. At least I try to. At least that's how I view the cello. It's more of a background instrument. Now, on its own, it can sound delectably beautiful.
Someone who actually knows how to play the cello.
But my goal now is to simply learn how to not sound flually disgusting on the cello and play the cello in the background of a piece. And what else would be better than the Nirvana Something in the Way? Because everyone seems to be really obsessed with that song due to the new Batman movie that came out. All these people who were never Nirvana fans in the first place are all hopping on it and now acting like they know everything. Which, okay, whatever. That has nothing to do with me. But I know that you saw the Batman movie and
now you know everything about them, right?
we just got a national weather alert. That doesn't affect me.
That doesn't affect me.
This piece is tuned down. A lot of people tune it down half a step, I believe. I'm tuning mine down, E flat, and down. So I have guitars tuned to it. Basically, this is how it will sound. I'm sure you all know how it sounds, right? I hope. But I want to learn the cello part of this.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is
First, the cello needs tuned. So that's gonna be fun. Very real details. I'm very aggressive with my tuning, and let's just say
Things happened. And things are broken.
Our table is broken!
luckily I had already ordered a whole set of strings. So now this is me replacing the strings on this cello for the first time.
I'm scared.
Okay, nerds. So now that this is here, I'm going to start from the bottom and go up.
Now we way up, way up.
Apparently that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's see if I can do it. So this is pretty easy because it's kind of like a guitar in that way. And I'm just gonna string it up to the neck of the instrument. So now I'm just gonna put it on the neck. Now I've never done this before, so bless my soul. We're in a little closer. Now you can really see my ashy hands. Hope you enjoy. Looking like Christmas, looking flaky, looking like a, I don't know, flaky croissant.
I could have dropped my croissant.
Yeah, just kind of turn. At least this is how I saw this guy do it. I put how to tune your cello and it said how to train your cello. It's on, and it's on pretty dang well. Honestly, it looks better than how the luthier even put it on because it's so symmetrical. Like, look at that.
Are you sure about that?
Literally, look at that. Telling me that, you telling me, look how bad that is. Look how good that is. Like, honestly.
We did it, and it's our league, and we run this.
Give me a second, let me try to remember. This should be a C. I think. It's gonna take me a while to learn this. I'm just gonna look it up just to make sure because I don't trust myself, but I think it's C. I should be right. Yes, it is a C.
Dang, I'm good. No.
Tuners, you can either use a brain tuner or you can use the chromatic tuner, which is what I'm going to use for this because the last time I tuned this, I broke it. And I don't have another replacement for this one.
So,
I'm gonna take it slow and easy, and this time actually use the fine tuners. Look how good that is, like honestly. No, guys, I did this wrong. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God!
Literally, look at this. Look, I put it under, not over. And clearly, it obviously goes over. And I put it under. What the crap? Okay, it is tuned now, finally. Finally. So now I am just gonna make sure it's a C. So she's all tuned up and I'm gonna attempt to try. And I'm just gonna bow. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I can't. Yeah, so my bow needs to be straighter. Here's them together. I don't usually follow notes or anything like that or read music. I learn by ear, and that's how I'm going to learn, quote unquote, this piece. Here is a little, I guess, how I hear it in my head. Basically, it's more like a da 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 da. Right, so that's kind of how it goes. And the cello part, now this is gonna sound really bad. Let's pretend like I can actually play this.
Doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Oh my God!
It has been 5 hours. I did take occasional breaks in between due to my hand literally almost falling off. I feel like I'm dying inside, but I also feel very accomplished. I've definitely been able to play the piece faster, also more consistently. It still doesn't sound how it should, but it's much better from when I started. And because I don't like doing the same thing all the time, I have also gone and kind of learned another piece, not fully, but some of another piece, just to help ease the feeling of playing the same thing
over and over and over and over.
So I switched from what I'm learning to a new piece, back and forth, to give kind of like a little bit of a separation from just repetitively playing the same thing over. Because trust me, hearing the same thing played over and over for a really long time is rough. But hearing it being played badly is even worse. But it definitely sounds better. My hand kind of feels like it's gonna fall off. I mean, it is supposed to be dead, which they call dead hands, right? Like this. Trust me, my hand feels dead. I am feeling confident, but I'm aching. Clearly, I've been playing this one for longer than I would regularly play one instrument at a time because I want to challenge myself. So the pain level is at a 3 out of 10. The thing that hurts worse is my wrist on this hand, I would say. My back, my neck, my back, and my finger pads as well. This really is a full body workout because as you're moving and turning, you're like also going with the instrument as well, which that's how it is with all instruments. And then you get really into it and then you're moving. This is basically how I start instruments. I don't crunch everything into one day like this, but I just sit down, I learn by ear, and I go. And somehow, miraculously, it sounds good. How? I don't know. It just happens. That's just how I basically live my life. Is I just go and eventually it turns out. I don't plan unless I have to. And somehow it works out. The grace of God, it just works out. Hey nerds, due to copyright reasons, I cannot play the whole song cover, but I will be playing a little clip of it in this video. There is a link down in the description, and if I can figure it out, there is a link at the top of the screen, and you can click that video and watch the full cover. I hope that you enjoy it, and I would say that it sounds pretty okay. I definitely could play the cello better if I had days to practice, but on a day's practice of picking up the cello and just learning it, I think it's pretty dang good. Hope you enjoy, and I'm going to shave my fingertips off now. Bye. Something